Hello and welcome to this awesome video. My name is MK Khan, Direct Response Copywriter, and in this very awesome video, I'll be talking about the lessons from Alex Hormozi's book launch, the webinar that happened a week ago. I'm going to talk about the 5 main lessons that I got from the webinar. There's so many lessons and there's so much you can learn. I'm going to share 5 of them to you today so that you can use them in your own marketing, your copy, your webinars, or whatever you try to sell. So the very first lessons after watching the webinar is his use of stories. And just in case you haven't watched the webinar yet, there's a link to the webinar in my description. Go check it out, or go just search for the webinar video here on YouTube. Number one thing that I got from his webinar is the use of stories. He was using stories after stories after stories. In fact, every 3 to 4 slides had stories. And he used stories from his past, he used stories around his business, and he documented all of these stories, right? So it was easy to follow along because he had pictures for every story and it made a lot of sense. So the lesson here is very simple. Stories sell. So if you're writing any kind of sales copy webinar, make sure you use a lot of stories. Stories from your past, stories from your present, stories that connect with whatever you're doing and will help you sell. The second thing that you need to know that he did a lot during this webinar is the use of proof. Truth be told, the stories he told connected directly with proof to show that he knows his stuff. He has a lot of proof. In fact, I would say one third of the presentation were about proof. Proof elements about proof elements. He used his past, he used his present, he used the results, and also used the result of those who got the different products, different offers, and used them in the presentation. So there were lots of screenshots from people who use his products, screenshots about the program, the trainings, everything he said that he did. He had screenshots to prove everything. So the lesson here is very simple. Document everything. Document everything so that you can have proof elements. So if you're on your journey, whatever you're doing, take pictures, do videos, document them, and you will have a lot of proof elements to use in your copy. The next thing that he did that I really love was the use of open loops. Open loops are statements that you make that tell people that I'm going to show you something. I'm going to reveal something later on, but I'm not revealing it now. It is like some of these movies and series that we watch. At the end of an episode, something happens that would want you to stay and watch the second episode. So in his webinar, he had lots of open loops. The very first one was he saying, am I going to sell something this time around? So that was a powerful open loop that got people sitting through the training. The other open loop he used was him saying that there are 8 different methods that he used that he's going to show you what they all are. He also talks about giving a gift to those who sit throughout the webinar. So open loops are powerful. If you're writing copy, selling webinars, doing videos, the use of open loop is super powerful. All right. So use open loops when you can. Next thing that he did very powerfully that I love was the use of the offer stack and irresistible offers. His offer stack was crazy, and the craziest part was him, stacking the offer, then giving out the whole premium trainings for free. He stacked the offer, talked about a different presentation, the same way you would see some other marketers sell their stuff. He did his, stacked the different bonuses, and at the end, he gave it away for free. Very powerful stuff. So the lesson here is this: you need to work on your offer. Make sure your offer is good enough so that even if you're charging for it, it will make sense to the buyer. All right? That is the lesson here. Make sure you have an offer that is so good that when you present it, people will go crazy. The last thing here, most people might miss this lesson, but it was done subtly. During his presentation, he made a lot of mention of his last book, 100 Million Offers. Now, he didn't directly promote the book, but he was indirectly promoting the book because he mentioned how he sold it, he mentioned the result people got from the book. All of that is indirectly selling the book. And I tell you, because of that webinar, he's going to get more sales for that book. All right, so the lesson here is simple. You can promote your other offers indirectly in your other marketing messages. So it doesn't matter if you're writing a webinar, a VSL about a particular book, a particular training, a particular course. There is a way you can indirectly promote another trainer. You can mention that somebody got a result from something they got from you. That is the way to make sure you promote everything around your business indirectly, so that people get to know, okay, apart from this one, there's something else I can buy from this guy or this girl. Okay, this is very important, and I think I've heard some other marketers talk about this. I think Dan Kennedy also talked about promoting your other programs in your marketing materials, or in fact promoting yourself in other people's marketing materials. Dan Kennedy was a marketer and copywriter, and he used to promote his business indirectly when he wrote copy for different people. He would give testimonials and write his name and say, I'm a direct response copywriter, maybe put his website. So those are all different indirect ways to promote yourself. So anyway, these are 5 lessons. Now these are not all the lessons. There's so much I can go on and on about everything from the webinar, but these are the main 5 that I got, and I hope you'll be able to use these main 5 for your own program, for your own marketing. Lastly, I'm a direct response copywriter. So if you're looking for a copywriter that will help you write copy, write sales pages, emails for your offer, for your business, send me a message and I will discuss with you and we get to know if you're a good fit and see if we can make more money together. Once again, thank you for watching my video. If you want to get more videos like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have any question concerning what I shared, or if you want me to talk about any other thing concerning the video webinar by Alex Hormozi, let me have it in the comments. If this was helpful, let me have it in the comments. If there are other lessons that I missed, let me have it in the comments. See you in my next video. Bye bye.